Hi everyone, welcome again to another video clip. Today we're going to read through this article, my weekly lesson about competitive sport. I'm going to give you a few tips on speaking better, and we'll also deal with the last of the idioms, phrasal verbs, and difficult things within it. We've done many already. Let's begin. So, we all can recount stories of our school days, and in my life too, there were always those awkward moments when it came to competitive sport. So, you can hear there that I was moving my voice up there, uh, just in one part. Let me just show you. We all can recount stories of our school days, and in my life too, there were always those awkward moments when it came to competitive sport. So, in reading it in this way, I wasn't so concerned about breath. Okay, so if I was concerned about breath, it would be we all can recount stories of our school days. But sometimes to sound more natural, we just need more intonation. We all can recount stories of our school days. Intonation is key when you're communicating with native speakers. Okay, so firstly, at school, there were teachers who had a penchant for watching kids. We've done all that. The teachers were sheltered under umbrellas, coats, scarves, gloves, while we were wearing the obligatory skimpy school uniform. Okay, we've done that as well. Let me just read through this a little bit more. Right, we'll take the next part here. Okay, so that moment of calling out names for each team was the hardest because I knew I was never going to hear Joseph today. You'll be the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, by the way, is the man who catches the goals. He catches the ball as it's going into the net. Okay, well, very good. Um, Punch the living daylights. That was an interesting one of this week, wasn't it? It just means to attack someone ferociously. Quality time is something that we often say uh, when we talk about spending good times with people. Quality time, although I never ever worked out how that related to sport. Okay, I want you to hear the next paragraph that I'm going to read because I really want you to try to hear that intonation going up and down, you know? Right, let's see. So, serious sport has nothing to do with fair play. It is bound up with hatred, jealousy, boastfulness, disregard for all rules, and sadistic pleasure in witnessing violence. In other words, it is war minus the shooting. So boastfulness is when you speak from your ego. Oh, I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm the best person ever. Okay, so that is a very negative word. Um, I don't, I don't know what I did there, but I'll just try to get it back. One moment. Um, Boastfulness. Yeah. There it is. Boastfulness. Right. Um, okay, so we're focusing in a little bit, okay, just on intonation, which is the most important thing when you're talking. All right, so even if you get your breathing right, it still doesn't mean that you would get the intonation right. You need to get your voice going up and down. Okay, so there we are. Let's see. Yeah, to find solace in something. That's also really important. It just means to find your peace of mind in that particular thing. I think the rest was quite clear, so I'll just wander down to the last part and we'll read this. Notice the breathing, notice the intonation, and the fact that I'm joining the words together and stretching a little bit as well, the vowels. I'm wondering how the newer generations work through problems like this, or maybe the definition of sport itself is evolving to meet their needs. Okay, so that sounds more like a newsreader. But if you're talking to your friends, you can use some gaps but keep the intonation. Either way, it took many years for me to find peace about it. In Arabia, I found a new hobby in watching camel racing, and returning to the UK, have found myself with ice hockey matches. So you can hear there that it sounds a bit better talking to friends, leaving some spaces. And as I often joke, I don't go to the coffee shop in the morning and say, I would like a latte, please. Makes me sound like a vampire somehow, Dracula. Um, so what I do is, I'd like a coffee today, please. Thank you. Leaving some gaps allows um, people to see that I'm human and I'm not some kind of walking newsreader. And there we are. That's it from me. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's lesson. As you know, I don't usually do video clips at the weekend unless I'm maybe doing uh, some uh, cooking or something outside. But that's it from me today anyway. I'll be back next week with a new theme, new ideas to help you with your English. See you. Bye.